Hello, Dahi here from Timeslip Softworks. Welcome to Vigilantes development video 28. In this video I'm going to cover the changes which have been made to Vigilantes as part of the version 12 update. In terms of maps, 4 new maps have been added in this update. There are 3 graveyard maps in different slightly different styles. This is the downtown graveyard map. There's also a slum and a Chinatown version of this. They're all effectively different maps, but they use a different kind of background and environment type, and are slightly different in terms of the models which are used. There's also a garage map which has been added, and that makes up the 4 for this update. Now, the feature I think most people will be interested in for this version is the ability to target a specific enemy body part to either increase damage or to cause a status effect. And this was suggested by Ghost Gunner and Hope for Eternity on RPG Codex, so thanks for that. To do this I need to hold down Shift and right click. This will bring up a UI element here to show what the options are. So the torso is basically the same as the standard attack. The head has a lower chance to hit, but it does more damage. The arms has a slightly lower chance to hit and a slightly lower damage, but it causes the effect shaky hands, which reduces the enemy's chance to hit for the next 2 turns. And the final one is the legs. This is the same as the arms in fact in terms of chance to hit and damage output, but it causes the effect hamstrung, which reduces the enemy's AP. So I'm just going to go for, I'll try this to see if it works. Okay, so that character now, as you can see, has shaky hands, that status effect, so it'll be a bit harder for them to hit me over the next few turns. And I think that's pretty much it. Actually, there's one small thing here. It is a suggestion again by Hope for Eternity from RPG Codex, just to add information on the attack types here. So rather than just relying on this icon, it actually tells you now this is a normal attack, or this is a snap attack, or a named attack, or a burst attack. So it just provides a little more information as to what your attack will be. And I'm just going to return to the save game now to show you the rest of the additions. It's something I meant to add for a while, but now the characters will automatically reload their weapons at the end of every mission. It's happened to me a few times, and a few people have mentioned that you end up going into a mission, you've no ammo, and you spend your first turn reloading. So it'll do that automatically. First it searches the character's inventory for the right type of ammo, then the home inventory, and if it can't find any, it'll flash a warning here. Now this is only for your active team. The rest, if you've characters that aren't in your active team, they won't be reloaded. And in the home segment of the game, I'm just going to go and purchase some items. I've added provisional weapon crafting. There's just 2 sort of crafting recipes. So we've got these 2 new weapons, and we've got this weapon upgrade kit here. That's what's used to improve the weapons. So I'm just going to buy these, and so if you want to upgrade a specific item, let's say you've got this gun on Sam and you want to upgrade it on him rather than someone else. So I've gone for this route. When you've kind of individual items, it's upgraded by pressing that button. And here it'll tell you this is the new weapon, this is what's required, and it's the General Arms Patriot Plus, which plus just to denote that it's an upgraded version. So basically this will improve the damage, accuracy and capacity of the base model. So I'll go ahead and craft that now. And here we can see it's in its inventory. Now we've also got this baseball bat, so we can upgrade to the reinforced bat, which is more durability and damage. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now it's worth noting, in terms of crafting and perks, the requirements are going to be lower for the earlier versions than they will be in the final version. Basically, I like it so you don't need to invest an awful lot of time to try out the various perks and weapons. So the requirements are going to be lower. Basically, in the final game, there's no way you're going to have access to all this equipment from the start. and your perk requirements will be a little higher too. And on the mention of perks, 5 new perks have been added in this update. There's Deep Sleeper, and that restores your HP 50% more quickly when resting. And there is, let's see, AP Bank, that allows you to store 2 additional AP between turns. So it's, if you've AP left over, this will increase your maximum AP by 2. And this is an economic perk. Basically it allows you, it's only available for Sam at the moment, it may change, but basically you get 2% off whatever cash you have on hand at the end of every day as interest. And Tough Guy basically increases your HP by 6. And Athletic increases your AP per turn by 1. So those are the new 5 new perks. I think we're sort of almost halfway on perks at this point in terms of what, maybe not quite, but fairly close. Also, Druid on RPG Codex suggested speeding up the path draw in the combat area. So I've done this. So thanks to the suggestion, it was a little too slow. You're kind of waiting for it to draw, so it draws 3 times more quickly now. And also, there have been a number of fixes, and I'd like to say thanks to Nomad, Chabrik and Night Eyes. They've been doing quite a lot of work on the testing side of the game, and this has allowed me to concentrate a little more on development, because they've kind of pointed out where the bugs are, so it's pretty easy to kind of to track them down at that point. And that saves quite a lot of time, just from reduces the amount of time I've spent play testing the game, and increases the amount of time I can actually spend on development. So thanks very much to Nomad, Chabrik and Night Eyes for all the help. It's a really big help. And that's pretty much it for this development video. I'm going to start working on version 13 pretty much right away now, and hopefully have an update for you on that in the next couple of weeks. Thank you for watching.